Going. He suckered you into doing it, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Are we good? Video?
Yeah, I think this should be good.
Okay, good. I just set it up. So.
Awesome.
Oh, let's see here. There's a little thank you
Oh,
for everything that you did. Appreciate it.
I appreciate
You and
it.
Evan do a nice job. It's not much. And my wife's like, "You're getting them a gift card to the greenhouse?" I'm like, "What? Whatever.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You can give it to your sister if you don't like it."
Yeah.
Thanks for doing it. Very much
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
it.
I really do enjoy it. So I thank
Good.
you for the opportunity.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. You're always welcome back.
Oh, awesome.
See ya.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
I can have everyone's attention in a minute. Before we get started tonight, we had an accomplishment by Dustin Oxford in our tournament game, and we were not able to do anything about it during the game because of the regulations of the state. So we would like to acknowledge Dustin's 1,000th point the other night against Uofanda. This makes Dustin end the season with 1,007 points, which makes him second in school history for points.
As you can tell by our inexperience with this, we don't hit milestones like this very often. Well, good evening, basketball fans. Trinity Christian welcomes you to tonight's varsity basketball exhibition between the Eagles of Faith Christian High School because we got a Jans bomb officiating. Consider this your warning. Any negative or derogatory comments, chants, or actions towards them may result in ejection from this event. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's get starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles, a senior, number 33, Cole Oxford. Senior, number 2, Pierce Greenaway. A junior, number 10, Corey Lawson. A junior, number 12, Carter Westrock. A senior, number 24, Dustin Oxford. Hansbrook and Damon Anderson. Please give them a hand. Please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem by the Trinity Christian Band.
Well, good evening. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It is Cohen Van Clay back for one more basketball game here as we got a little exhibition match between the Faith Christian Eagles and the Trinity Christian Tigers. So yeah, it's going to have a fun thing for these guys come from, I believe it's Randolph, Wisconsin, to come and play us. As Trinity wins the tip and Hawksburg gets the ball immediately. Kicks it down to Luke DeYoung. He goes up. And so we blocked out of bounds by number 33, that is Cole Hawksbergen. We will hear the name Hawksbergen a lot this evening, I'm pretty sure. So there are a lot of them there's one on Trinity and then 3 more on the Eagles. We get the ball inside to Luke DeYoung. He backs down his defender, looks out for Hawksbergen. Kicks out to Pierce Greenaway. He drills into the lane, loses the ball, but it's picked up by Luke, and Carter Wester will shoot the 3. It's no good. Rebound is taken away. Oh, we got a jump ball. And it's going to be Eagles basketball. So I hope that we have some folks watching from Wisconsin this game. And they're going to inbound. Trinity's going to set up a press here. They're going to get it over. Almost tipped, stolen away there, but it's going to be taken up by, that was Drew Regnerus. The shot in the lane is being blocked, but it's going to be rebounded. Regnerus has it, looking around. Guarded by Hawksberg, and gets it on over to number 44, that is Jake Alsum. He gets it up top to Nate Hawksbergen, who swings it over to the corner. Well, there's no shot clock in this game, so they got all the time in the world here. They get it over to Cole Hawksbergen. He kicks it in the corner for 3. It's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound's taken away. Here comes Hawksbergen. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. Dustin Hawksbergen scores the first 2 points of the ball game. And the Eagles get it across half court. Good pass down to Cole Hawksbergen. He's fouled, and the basket is good. Cole Hawksbergen will go to the line. Unfortunately, I do not have any statistics for this basketball team, but I do have the rosters at least, so I will do my best. And one free throw is good for Hawksbergen. Cole Hawksbergen, that is. And the Eagles take a 3-2 lead. 1 minute and 30 seconds into this ball game. Hawksbergen hands out to Wester. Wester will go for the layup. It's no good, but he's fouled on the way up. And that foul is going to go on Drew Regnerus. That'll be his first. Luke DeYoung picks up that last foul. And we got a good crowd here for a Friday night in the past the regular season. And before the game, in case you missed it, Hawksberg was honored for his 1,000th point. So that was a good moment, as he wasn't able to be honored in that playoff game. But got the recognition of the home fans. Carter Westra missed that first free throw. He will go for his second attempt here. The free throw is up and good. And again with the press here. They get it in. Hoxbergen has it. He will pass it back over to Nate Hoxbergen, who gets it across half court. Regnerus has it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Nate Hoxbergen. They kick it right back out. He's able to save it in bounds. They get across Alsum. Alsum dribbling around the top. Guarded by Pierce Gruneweg. Dribbles off his foot. Carter Wester goes for the steal, but Alsum is able to keep possession. They swing it over to Regnerus. He gets it inside to, I believe that was Joseph Van Baren. He dribbles off his foot, rolls out of bounds. It'll be Trinity Christian basketball. And Pierce Gruneweg will run the point guard position. Surveying his options. He gets a screen from Luke DeYoung. So we got Carter Wester will drive baseline. Goes up. Could not quite grab the rim, but he does lay it in with it one hand. So 2 more. Make it 3 on the evening for Carter Westra. Tipped pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball right in front of the scorer's table. Cole Hoxbergen will inbound. And Alsum will run the point. Swing it over to Regnerus. They get inside. Guess a pump fake. Shot's a little short though for Van Baren. And the rebound's taken away. Hoxbergen building up some steam here. Kicks over to the corner for Westra. Westra fakes a shot. Gets the pass across to Pierce Gruneweg. Fakes a shot as well. Stops in the lane. And he's going to travel with it. Jump stopped a little too hard. Couldn't quite decide what to do, and he falls over for the travel. Faith Christian to inbound here. They get it into Cole Hoxbergen. Now over to Nate Hoxbergen. And he gets it over to Van Baren. Swing it around, get it over to Alsum. Down the corner, he's guarded by Luke DeYoung. They get it back up top to Regnerus. And he'll shoot the 3. Pull up, no good. Rebound is fought for, but taken away by the Tigers. Hoxbergen now has it. Dribbles into the lane, stops, kicks it out to Pierce Gruneweg. He'll fire the 3. It's no good off the side of the iron. And Faith, the Eagles will take the rebound. Cole Hoxbergen has it at the top. And yes, I do believe these Hoxbergens are related to our Dustin Hoxbergen. At least I was informed by Don and Wilma. And that pass goes over the head of the Eagles and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Trinity Christian basketball. Almost hit a little girl who's walking on the court. So, crisis averted there, and a timeout is called by... I'm not sure who called the timeout, but we got a timeout here. Well, Trinity Christian has been eliminated from the playoffs, but... Oh, and Evan Brummel, who is not with us tonight, he has just informed me that I am pronouncing... It's Rigneras, not Rigneras. That's my bad. Thank you to Evan, my partner. He just had surgery today, and he's currently recovering, so please keep him in your prayers. He wishes he would be here tonight, but now instead of giving snarky comments on the air, he's going to send them through text. So, Trinity Christian inbounds it. Pierce Gruneweg has the basketball. He's guarded by Alsum. He gets it over to Westra. Westra picks up his dribble. They get over to Dustin. Dustin sizing up the defense, dribbles around, kicks it over to Luke DeYoung. Kicks out to Westra. My bad. Corey Mawson will shoot a 3 in the corner. It's no good. Pierce Gruneweg grabs the rebound. He goes up for the layup. It's rejected by Cole Hoxbergen. And Dustin will shoot over Cole for the bucket. The Hoxbergen on Hoxbergen crime. They get over to Alsum. Alsum will shoot the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Rebounded by Van Baren. He'll hit the bucket. So it's now 7-5. Trinity Christian's in the lead. And we got a carry called on Pierce Gruneweg, being a little lackadaisical with the basketball, taking it up the court. And referee Kevin Jansen will call that. It'll be a turnover on the Tigers. We have some new substitutions coming in. Looks like we've got Clay Hawksbergen in the ball game, along with and Cole Hawksbergen will fire the three from the top of the key. It's good. Kind of a Caitlin Clark type of three right there. Just kind of pulled up from the top of the key. Good shot there. Hawksbergen has it. He has it poked away, and that is going to be a foul on Joseph Van Baren. So, yeah, into the ball game. We've got number 32, Braden. I can't pronounce that last name. Oh, James Postman goes down hard after that shot. I have a foul called here on the Tigers. Looks like James is all right. So inbounding the ball under the hoop will be the Eagles. They'll get into Cole Hawksbergen. Got to guard him close so he can shoot it. Pass intended for Clay Hawksbergen, but ends up in the hands of Jason Crochelle. Crochelle has it. He gets it down to Clay Hawksbergen. He goes up for the layup. It's no good. Rebound is fought, juggled around, and secured by the Eagles. They get it over to Crochelle. Goes inside for Van Baren. Fakes a shot. And his shot is going to be blocked by Hawksbergen. Seven to 8. The Eagles lead. They get into play. Hawksbergen. He hits the bucket. And one under the basket off the inbounds play. That foul is probably going to go on Carter Westra. So we got one shot here for Clay Hawksbergen. Looks like he's the tallest one on the court. He misses it off the back of the iron. Pierce Gruneweg secures the rebound. Dishes over to Hawksbergen. Thinks about the three. Instead drills into the lane. Pulls up from mid-range. It's a little short. Rebounded by Cole Hawksbergen. He'll take it out down the court. They try to get inside to Van Baren. James Poso tries to save it, but stepped on the line as he did so. Looks like we got a student section over there for the Eagles, and the Trinity Christian student section fights right back. And then a three-pointer is hit there by Van Baren. So the Eagles lead 13-7, and now the student section have come to life. We got a foul here. So it's going to be a reach-in foul on, I think that's Crochelle, yes. Jason Crochelle will be his first foul. Came off the bench. Now here comes Pierce Gruneweg, gets it inside to Hawksbergen. We got another foul. That one, let's see who that one's on too. It's going to go on number 33. That's Cole Hawksbergen. That'll be his first. Get it in cleanly to Hawksbergen this time. Swings it up top, gets it to Evan DeYoung. He came off the bench there. Hawksbergen shot's a little short. Jimmy almost secures the rebound, but it's going to be off his foot. And Eagles have the basketball. They immediately inbound the basketball, a little over the head of Jason Crochelle. And because it was never touched on the inbounds, it'll be under the basket for the Tigers. It's an interesting rule. If no one touches it, it doesn't go where the ball went out of bounds. It goes to where, goes right to where the ball was inbounded initially. Get it into Hawksbergen at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Westra. Thinks about the three. Instead gets it over to Pierce Gruneweg. They kick it down low to DeYoung, but the pass is stolen away. But Pierce steals it right back. Now gets over to Hawksbergen, and he has it stripped. We got a jump ball. And that's going to be Tigers basketball, I believe. Yeah, we got a jump ball immediately in the beginning of this quarter. So now it'll be Trinity's turn to get the jump ball. And they inbound it immediately to Westra. He shoots the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Gruneweg, and he's going to be fouled by Clay Hawksbergen. He'll go to the line for two. First free throw by Gruneweg is no good. Here comes the second attempt. And Gruneweg will hit the second. First bucket, or first points for the Tigers in a long time, it feels like. And they're getting really familiar with this press. They break it immediately. Cole Hawksbergen has it. They get over to Clay. Clay dribbles in, spins, and it's good off the heel of the iron. Make it 4 for Clay Hawksbergen. Pass is stolen away, but they pass it to no one, and it's taken back by Jimmy. And Hawksbergen just elects to slow it down a little bit. Hawksbergen goes into the lane. The pass is tipped and stolen away by Cole Hawksbergen. He kicks it into the corner for 3 off the side of off the glass, no good, but the offensive rebound is grabbed. They swing it back up top. Clay thinks about the 3. Instead dribbles in. And he hits the floater. Clay Hawksbergen with 6 points now, lead all scorers. And all of a sudden, it's a 17-8 lead for the Faith Christian Eagles. Kick it across to Evan DeYoung. He'll fire the 3. It's no good off the front of the iron, but Wester grabs the offensive board. Goes up for the layup. It's good. Carter Westreck giving himself 5 points. They inbound it, but it's stolen away by Jimmy. And Jimmy is fouled. Went down hard. Went into the body of his defender. And he will go to the line for 2. First free throw is going to be, I'm not going to lie, I missed that one. I was looking down at my phone, so shame on me. The second free throw, that's going to be no good. Rebounded by Clay Hawksbergen. It's going to be stolen away by Dustin has it now. He goes up for the layup. It's going to be no good. Good defense there by the Eagles. And Cole Hawksbergen, who has not gone out of this game yet, will take it down the court. Swings it in the corner, but it's intercepted by Dustin Hawksbergen. He tries passing down to Westra, but it's stolen away. They huck it up across court, but it's going to be off the wall. Out of bounds. 0.01 on the clock. I don't think anything's going to happen here. So. Pierce will fire it. Did not get it off in time, and it's no good. So at the end of the first quarter, it is the Eagles of Faith Christian with 17 and the Trinity Tigers with 10. Well, earlier I was going to go into the brackets, but I was interrupted a little bit. So the sub-state finals will be tomorrow for the 1A and 2A schools in the area. South O'Brien will take on North Union. That'll be at Spencer High School tomorrow on a Saturday. And then, if you wonder what happened to the team that eliminated Trinity, Newell Fonda, they lost to St. Edmunds in overtime, I believe. At least it was a very close game. They lost 70-69 to St. Edmunds. And then that team lost to South O'Brien, or no, not South O'Brien, North Union. And now they are playing South O'Brien to go to state. And then Remsen St. Mary's will be playing Lake Mills this coming Saturday. That'll be a good game as well. Lake Mills is 23-1. Remsen St. Mary's is 19-3. So that's one to watch right there. And then in Class 2A, Western Christian will play Estherville Lincoln Central in Sibley, and West Line will play Unity Christian at Sioux Center High School. They kick it over. Rigneris thinks about the 3. He doesn't take it. Now he drives baseline after getting the pass from Van Barren. They're just playing catch over there a little bit. Rigneris looking around. He gets it over to Alsum. Alsum kicks it over. They get it inside to Van Barren. They kick it across. Rigneris They're just kind of swinging it around, seeing what Trinity's giving them on offensively. They get inside to Alsum. Alsum finds Oxbergen in the corner. He is immediately triple teamed. Gets it out to Van Baron. Oxbergen has it, guarded by Oxbergen. He fires a three, it's a little long. And the shot's gonna be blocked. Shot attempt by Nate Hoxbergen was rejected by Luke DeYoung, I believe that was. Dustin gets it over to Reed Gruneweg. Takes the shot, they kick it out to Luke DeYoung. Corey Mawson gets inside to Dustin. And that's gonna be stolen away by Alsum. Alsum gets it over to Hoxbergen, who gets it inside to Van Baron. Attempted steal. The three by Rigneris Alsum is no good. Rebound taken away by Hoxbergen. Another 3-point attempt is no good, but another offensive board. Alsum dribbles into the lane, fires from mid-range, no good. And another offensive board by the Eagles. They get it over to number 44, Alsum. And he gets it over to Rigneris. Now Cole Hoxbergen has it again. He fires cross court. Alsum fires from mid-range. Finally, the rebound is secured by the Tigers as Luke DeYoung grabs it. Hoxbergen has it now. He's going to kick it over to Reed Gruneweg. Thinks about the three. He decides against it. He now dribbles around the top. Gets it over to DeYoung. DeYoung fires in the corner for Mawson. Mawson looking around. He's guarded by Nate Hoxbergen. They try to get inside to Jimmy, but he's going to be fouled by Cole Hoxbergen. To get inbounded to Hoxbergen. Upside to James Postma. His pass is stolen away, but we've got a jump ball here. And that one, I believe, is going to go back to Trinity. So, saving a turnover there is James Postma. Corey Mawson will inbound underneath the basket. They get inside to Luke DeYoung. He goes up for the layup. It's good. So Luke DeYoung is on the scoring sheet. And it's now 17-12. First bucket of the second quarter. Hoxbergen dribbles it around. And they said they swing it up top to Van Baron. Or that's Rigneris, sorry. Still trying to get familiar with these names. I couldn't do homework ahead of time. Normally I look up on Varsity Bound what their roster is, but I've received this roster a little bit before the game started. That three was no good. Rebound by Rigneris, and his putback attempt was no good. And now Reed Gruneweg takes it across the half-court line. Reed gets inside to James Postma. He looks around, gets to Hoxbergen. Hoxbergen will drive baseline. You got a lot of contact there, but no foul called. And the rebound is taken away by the Eagles. So they get it over to Van Baron. His shot's a little too long. And now Hoxbergen will run point. Hoxbergen, they get inside to James Postma. He kicks it around. Pass one off of Luke DeYoung back into Jimmy's hands. He kicks it out to Reed Gruneweg. The three is no good. Now Mawson has a shot here. He hits a three. Corey Mawson now on the score sheet. It's now 17-15. That one gets the crowd into it. They get it over. Alsum will shoot the mid-range jumper. No good. Now Hoxbergen will have it. Looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it over to Corey Mawson. He inbounds it, or gets the pass down to Reed Gruneweg. And his bucket was no good. And now the Eagles are going to slow it down here a little bit. We got some subs waiting on the bench. 3 for Faith, and then Carter's waiting to go in for the Tigers. They kick over to Alsum. His shot is off the heel of the iron. And we got a foul. That's going to go on number 41. That is Joseph Van Baron. That'll be... I haven't been doing a great job of keeping track of fouls, so we're going to see what the scoreboard says. That's going to be a second. So, it's Pierce Gruneweg will take it up for the Tigers. with Reed Gruneweg. They try to get the pass to Westra, but it's almost stolen away by Cole Hawksbergen. Westra will spin move, and that is blocked cleanly from behind. Westra with trying to do a little circus shot there. It was not meant to be, I don't think. Swing it across. They get it into the corner for, I believe that is Chriselle. And now Cole Hawksbergen, he'll fire for three. It's no good off the back of the iron. Chriselle with the rebound, though. A lot of offensive rebounds for the Eagles here in the second quarter. They're still yet to get their first bucket. Three-point attempt is no good. The threes are not falling for the Eagles. And now Hawksbergen will run point. Swings it across to Reed Gruneweg. He'll fire for three. It's no good. A little bit of a rhythm three right there. Carter Wester grabbed the rebound. Kicked it out to Hawksbergen. His three was no good. Now Pierce Gruneweg will have the offensive rebound. And he'll run the point. Slow it down a little bit. Kick it over to Carter Westra. His pass is tipped and stolen. A lot of turnovers for the Tigers here, being a little careless with the basketball in their passes. Now Cole Hawksbergen will run the point guard position. They get that over to Van Baren. Almost a missed pass there. The three-pointer's no good. And we got a battle for the rebound on the ground. And the Eagles come away with it. They kick it over. Cole Hawksbergen fakes a three, goes into the lane. It's blocked by the other Hawksbergen from Trinity. Goes in the transition. It's broken up there. His dribble was broken up there. But he's able to recover it. Now Carter Westra is going to be fouled. See who that's on. Looks like it's going to be Cole Hawksbergen as he goes right to the bench with 3 fouls. Looks a little upset with himself. So coming into the ball game for the first time, it'll be Eli Van Baren. And we got a timeout called. Well, if any of you guys out there are Twins fans, they had their first outing in spring training. They defeated the University of Minnesota 13-2. So it wasn't the best competition for the Twins, but it's good to see baseball starting again if you're a Major League Baseball fan, like I am. So now Pierce Gruneweg will inbound the basketball underneath the hoop for Trinity. Get over to Reed Gruneweg. His pass is intercepted there by Eli Van Baren. And he'll run the point guard. They get inside to Clay Hawksbergen. He goes up for the little floater. It's no good. Again, the Eagle is still searching for their first basket. Reed Gruneweg dribbling. He's going to kick it across. Hawksbergen will snatch that pass out of the air. And Luke DeYoung with a good shot fake. Hawksbergen will dribble around. It's a little mid-range jumper. It's no good. A little long. It's going to be rebounded there by Van Baren. Joseph Van Baren. As now Eli will take it to the court. Get over to Chriselle. They try to get inside to Van Baren, the older Van Baren. And Carter Westra has it. Kicks it out to Reed Gruneweg for 3 in the corner, and he hits it. Reed Gruneweg with his first 3 points of the ball game. And the Tigers will take the lead. And that pass tipped by Hawksbergen, or tipped to Hawksbergen. And Trinity gets the ball back. Now Pierce Gruneweg will set things up with 35 seconds left to go in the game. Again, no shot clock to worry about. They must not play with that in Wisconsin. I'm not familiar with the Wisconsin basketball rules. Hawksbergen has it. His pass is tipped by Clay. And Eli Van Buren will dribble the ball at the top of the key. He's going to kick it over to Chriselle, who gets it across. They get it down to Clay Hawksbergen, and Van Buren ends up with a tipped pass. Got 3 seconds. Let the guy get a shot up here. Eli's going to double team, and that shot never goes away. So, it's now 18-17. Trinity Christian taking a 1-point lead. As we go into halftime, I heard Mike Dieger say that the girls basketball team will be serving ice cream for halftime, so I guess that beats any knockout games that they've had in the regular season. So, we'll see you in the second half. Well, looks like we are just about set to go here in the second half of this ball game. I totaled the scores, and the Eagles, they have 3 scorers. 6 points for Cole Hawksbergen, 6 points for Clay Hawksbergen, and 5 for Joseph Van Baren so far in this game to give them 17 points. And the Trinity is a little more diverse. We got Carter Wester with 5, Dustin Hawksbergen with 4, Reed Gruneweg with 3, and Corey Mawson also has 3. Then 2 for Luke DeYoung and 1 for Pierce Gruneweg. Here we go at the start of the second half. Olsen passes it over to Nate Hawksbergen. And Cole Hawksbergen will fire the mid-range jumper. And there you go, the first bucket since the first quarter for the Eagles. Good to see them getting started a bit offensively here. Pierce Gruneweg now has it. Tries to get it into Evan DeYoung, but it's poked away from behind. And that pass can be stolen away, but Hawksbergen will take it. There's one man to beat. Dishes it over to Evan DeYoung. He goes up for the layup for 2 points. Let's see if Trinity get out in transition a little bit more. That's something they didn't do very much in that first game. We know how much Hawksbergen loves to play in transition. And that shot's going to be blocked from behind. Now here goes Hawksbergen again with a 2-on-1 situation. Gets down to Evan DeYoung. He'll go for another layup. It's no good this time, but he gets his own offensive rebound. Carter Westra puts up a circus shot. It's no good. No fouls called. And the ball's poked away. Catches some fans sleeping a little bit over there. And it's going to be off of Trinity, looks like. Or off of the Eagles for Trinity basketball. So, inbounding the basketball, Hawksbergen has it. Gets it inside to Evan DeYoung. His shot's he's going to be fouled on the way up, looks like. Or no, it's going to be on the floor. Looks like they got him on the arm pretty good there. So now Pierce Gruneweg will inbound the basketball underneath the basket. They get up to Corey Mawson. He swings it around to Hawksbergen. Lines up with, thinks about shooting a 3. Decides not to take it. Dustin with a good pass down to Westra. Westra will go for the layup. It's good. Carter Westra make that 7 points on the evening for him. Now Regneris has it. They kick it over to Alsum. Swing it over to Nate Hawksbergen. There goes, get it over to Cole. Cole back inside to Van Baren. It's going to be rebounded by Carter Westra. He'll go into the lane. Kicks out to Pierce Gruneweg. He'll shoot the 3. In and out, no good. And Corey Mawson grabs the rebound, but we got a jump ball. So, it will be Trinity basketball underneath the hoop. Yet again. On the alternating possession. Here comes Clay Hawksbergen, the sophomore, into the ball game. He'll replace Joseph Van Baren. They get into Westra. He'll go right into a 3. It's no good. Rebound is taken away by Cole Hawksbergen. Take it over to Nate Hawksbergen. Back over to Cole. Swing it over. Also will shoot a 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. It's going to be tipped. It's going to be Trinity basketball. Westra inbounds it over to Pierce Gruneweg, who will take it across the timeline. Get over to Westra. Westra's pass inside of Evan DeYoung was tipped away by Clay. And that pass also tipped. There goes Cole Hawksbergen off to the races. Goes up, tries to dunk it, but he is instead fouled on the way up. Thought he could one-up his cousin Dustin's dunk from earlier this year. But instead he goes to the line to try to score it the old-fashioned way. First free throw, up and good. Into the ball game here, it's going to be Braden Boutian. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. but he's in the ball game. Second free throw is also good by Cole Hawksbergen. He's 3 for 3 on free throws today. Gruneweg will take it up the court. Looking for someone to pass it to. They get inside to Hawksbergen, and he is fouled. That's not Hawksbergen. That is Evan DeYoung. He's fouled by Hawksbergen. That'll be number 2 on Clay Hawksbergen, looks like. And Wester will inbound it from the sideline in front of their own bench. And now Pierce Gruneweg taking it up at the top of the key. Get it over to Corey Mawson, who gets it down to Hawksbergen. Hawksbergen's in the corner. Looking for someone to pass it to. Get it over to Wester. Wester kicks over to Pierce Gruneweg. He thinks of the dribble drive, does not take it. Now dribbles around, tries dribbling around Alsum. Hawksbergen's jumper in the lane, it's good. Dustin Hawksbergen finally scoring again. He hasn't scored in feels like a long time since he last scored. But he puts the mid-range jumper in, and we're going to have a line change here coming for the Tigers. That floater by Alsum is going to be good. Jake Alsum with his first points of the ball game. He's taking a lot of shots. Good to finally see one fall for him. Hawksbergen in transition, goes into the lane with a little mid-range jumper. It's no good. Now Alsum takes across half court, gets it over to Cole Hawksbergen in the lane. It's going to be batted around, fought for on the ground. We're going to jump ball here. Going to stay with the Eagles, and here comes the line change. Yeah, the entire bench for Trinity has just flipped, looks like. So that group includes Luke DeYoung, James Postma, Trey Bogard, Bryce Eiten Bogard, and Reed Gruneweg. They get up top. Alsum dribbles into the lane, looks for a shot, takes a little mid-range jumper, no good. And the rebound stolen away by, I believe that's Regniris. Kicks it over, and it's stolen away by Bryce Eiten Bogard, the freshman. And he backs it out. And his pass is stolen away by Clay Hawksbergen. That's going to be a foul on him. Clay Hawksbergen's a big guy in there. He's been pretty good at shooting from the post position. He's gotten 6 points, but he's also picked up 3 fouls. He's only a sophomore, so he's got to fix out those mistakes a little bit, and he'll get better. Reed Gruneweg will inbound. Checking into the ballgame, by the way, it was Eli Van Buren and then Trent Koiker. First time we're seeing him. You get inside to Luke DeYoung. Nice pass. And he will hit the 2-point bucket. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of think of this lineup here as a future. There's no seniors on this lineup. Mostly underclassmen with James Postma as a sophomore, Luke DeYoung's a sophomore, a couple of juniors, and Trey Bogard. The three is going to be long, and Luke grabs the rebound. And we're going to have another jump ball. That'll be Trinity basketball this time. And as I was saying, you got a freshman, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors in this lineup. Probably some guys that Trinity's going to be relying on next year when Dustin and Pierce and Evan DeYoung all depart. It's good to see them getting a little bit of experience here. This group didn't play a lot in the regular season, so it's good to see some of these guys like Bryce and Trey and to get some minutes here towards the end of the season. James Bogard was fouled underneath the basket. Foul will go on Trent Koiker. His first free throw is off the heel of the iron, no good. Clay Hawksbergen checks back into the game with 3 fouls. He replaces Drew Regniris. And here's James Postal for the second free throw. That one's going to be good. So, James Postal picking up his first point of the ball game on that free throw attempt. Van Buren gets it over to Alsum. Back up top to Van Buren. They swing it across. Get inside to Koiker. Koiker passes it back out. Get it back over to Van Buren. We're going to have a 30-second timeout called here by the Eagles. The Eagles are coached by Kent Hawksbergen. I don't know. In case you guys missed the starting lineups. Well, the Eagles have the basketball again, wearing their maroon jerseys. And that shot's going to be blocked by DeYoung, but it's going to be called a foul. So, Clay Hawksbergen will shoot 2 free throws. That foul is number 2 on Luke DeYoung. Team fouls haven't been an issue yet. It looks like we are playing by the new rules. We may not have a shot clock, but we do have the foul rule in play, it looks like, as they reset every quarter. Clay Hawksbergen will make the first free throw. He's got one more here. And the second free throw is no good. Rebound taken away by Trey Bogard. Now Reed Gruneweg runs the point. They get over to Bryce Heighton Bogard. His pass is tipped away. And here come the Eagles. All stolen from behind. Nearly travels with it, but is able to keep his pivot foot planted. And now Van Barren will have it at the top of the key again. The younger Van Barren, Eli. Gets it over to Nate Hawksbergen. Goes inside to Clay. And nice pass there by Clay Hawksbergen, finding Trent Koiker, who puts in the bucket. It's now 27-26, Trinity with the lead. They kick it over to Reed Gruneweg. Back up top to Bryce Heighton Bogard. Back to Reed Gruneweg, and that pass is stolen away. Up for the layup, and it's no good. Rebounded by Luke DeYoung. Bryce Heighton Bogard tries to get inside to Trey Bogard. It's no rejected again. They're doing very good at denying these post-entry passes. Heighton Bogard tries getting inside again, denied. They need to find a better lane for those post-entry passes. Layup is up and good. That's going to be by Braden Butein, I'd say. I don't know. It's a Dutch last name I'm not familiar with, so it's a little hard to pronounce. The ball almost stolen away. Looks like we're on a jump ball, I think. Yep. But it is still Eagles basketball. The Eagles have taken the lead on that layup, which I failed to notice. A minute and 17 left to go in this third quarter. Eli Van Barren, the freshman, kicks it over to Regneris. He gets it back. They try to get inside to Clay Hawksbergen. The defense converges on him, and we got another jump ball, looks like. Bryce Heighton Bogard is laying on the ground there, but wraps up the basketball. They try to take it from him. He toughens up and says no. And now he'll run point the other way as the Tigers get the basketball on the alternating possession. Heighton Bogard over to Reed Gruneweg. They get over to Heighton Bogard. He goes inside. Bogard looking for someone to pass it to. Kick it over to Bryce. Bryce will kick it down low to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to clear some space, but Clay Hawksberg is an unmovable force down there. And we're going to have a reach. Reach-in called on James Postma. That'll be foul number 1, I believe, on James Postma. That's correct. Eli Van Barren will take it back up top for the Eagles. Trey Koiker has it. He's stuffed, though, and there's a three-point attempt. No good by Regneris. Clay Hawksbergen stops the ball like a soccer player and picks it up. That's going to block again down low. And Reed Gruneweg is going to get a body. And it's going to be on the shot. Two foul shots coming up. Nate Hawksbergen. That's probably, if you looked up the definition of a blocking foul. That's probably the first thing that'll come up right there. Is that clip of that foul? First free throw's up and good for Reed Gruneweg. Nate Hoxbergen's his second foul. Second free throw is no good off the side. Rebound tipped around, but Eli Van Buren takes it over for the Eagles. 28-28, 10 seconds to go. We got 5 seconds left. Someone's got to shoot it here. Looks like it's going to be Nate Hoxbergen. Shots long, and it's no good. So, we will end the third quarter tied 28-28. This one's going to come down to the wire, looks like. So, we'll be back after this little timeout. Well, I went over the boys' playoff scores, so now I'll go over the girls quick. So for Class 1A, from around here, we got, playing at the Wells Fargo this coming Wednesday will be the first game, looks like. We got Remsen St. Mary's. They will be taking on Martinsdale St. Mary's, the 3-6 matchup. And then Newell Fonda will play Calamus Wheatland as the 2-7 matchup. And also kind of from around here, Bishop Garrigan as the 5 seed will play St. Albert. Class 2A, Central Lyon will play Westwood. Central Lyon beats Hinton, who we saw a couple times. They're a very talented team, and they certainly have a bright future, but Central Lyon was able to take them down, and they will be playing at the Wells Fargo Arena, taking on Westwood. Well, we're back into action here. Jake Alsum, he will kick it across. 3 is lined up by Regneris, and he hits it! Drew Regneris with the 3. His first 3 points of the ball game, and the 28-28 tie is broken. We get down to Carter Westra. Westra's pass is stolen away by Cole Hoxbergen. Oh, and we got some fighting. This may just be an exhibition game with no real playoff consequences, but they're still competitive out there, which is fun to see. So Pierce Gruneweg will inbound the basketball underneath the baskets. Hoxbergen, tough drive into the lane for 2 points. That'll give him 8 on the evening. Cole Hoxbergen kicks it over to Regneris. Back to Cole Hoxbergen. Skip pass to Regneris. Hoxbergen gets down to Nate. He'll fire for, or Alsum fires for 3. It's no good, but Cole Hoxbergen, or Clay Hoxbergen. There's too many Hoxbergens out there, folks. I'm sorry. Regneris puts out the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Hoxbergen, 2 guys to beat in transition. And he's going to be poked away by Alsum. And now it's wide open for Cole Hoxbergen. And it's now 33-30. Make it 12 points for Cole Hoxbergen. Dustin goes into the lane. Tough bucket and 1. Dustin is finally getting to his spots, getting to the hoop, drawing contact, and now he's going to go to the line to potentially shoot for 1 more and tie this ball game up. 33-33. The free throw is going to be short. Good box out there by the Eagles. They get the rebound. Oh, and almost stripped away by Westra. They're going to kick it out to Cole Hoxbergen. Hoxbergen passes it up to Alsum. They get inside to Cole Hoxbergen again. His mid-range jumper is good. Make that 14 for Cole Hoxbergen. Now Pierce Gruneweg dribbling it around the corner to get over to Evan DeYoung. Stops his dribble, gets it over to Pierce Gruneweg, takes it back up top, over to Dustin. Dustin's going to look for his lane. Gets it over to Westra. Westra goes up for the tough basket, and we got a foul. That's going to be number 4, I believe, on Clay Hoxbergen. He's probably going to come out of this ball game with 4 fouls, unless they're going to trust him to be smart. Oh my bad, that is his 5th foul. So, good effort there by Clay Hawksbergen. He had, I believe he finished with 8 points. It's a good outing for him. Played good defense in the post. First free throw by Westra. It's going to be good. Carter now has 8 points. Second free throw is also good. Make it 9. Here comes Jake Alsum with the ball. He kicks it around. Alsum has it yet again. And Hawksbergen kicks it into the corner for Greg Nearest off the side of the iron, and it's going to hit off of the cable, so it's going to be out of bounds. Trinity basketball. So Pierce Gruneweg will take it up for the Tigers. 34-35 our score. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Dustin Hawksbergen at the top of the key. Looks for some space. Kick it over to Pierce Gruneweg. Wide open for 3. He shoots it. It's good. Pierce Gruneweg. Make that 4 on the evening. Going to bring up a little bit of pressure here, but they break it pretty easily. Pass inside to Alston's going to be tipped. And they save it. Cole Hawksbergen has the basketball. He'll shoot a mid-range jumper. It is good. Rattles around. It's good shot there by Cole Hawksbergen. He's been the best Hawksbergen in the building so far. And Hawksbergen comes away with the rebound. Dishes it over for 3. It's no good. But the offensive board is grabbed by the Eagles. Again, inside to Cole Hawksbergen. His mid-range jumper is also good. Cole Hawksbergen is taking over this 4th quarter for the Eagles. And we're going to have okay, looks like I got a foul called. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to be a jump ball, if it was going to be a foul, or what was going on, but it'll be a side. It'll be side out of bounds for the Tigers. And that pass is going to go into the backcourt, but Hawksbergen is able to recover it. They got another foul. The same guy. Braden Boutier, I'm going to say. I don't know. I hate not being able to pronounce the names. And we got a full line change here for the Tigers yet again. We'll see if this group can score some baskets as they had a 2-point deficit to overcome here. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Reed Gruneweg inbounds it. James Postma, we're on the point. Postma gets it over to Aiden Bogart. Aiden Bogart will shoot the 3. It makes it home! And the Tigers have the lead. Bryce Aiden Bogart for 3. Give him his first 3 points of the ball game. And now the Eagles, how do they respond? They get it over for 3. It's good for Greg Nearest. Give him 6. Aiden Bogart dribbles into the lane, kicks it out, blocks right back to him. Now I have it over to Reed Gruneweg. Reed Gruneweg gets inside to Luke DeYoung. His basket, no good. Rebounded by Trey Bogard. High off the basket, no good. And we got a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against someone on the Eagles, looks like. And that's 5 fouls on the Eagles, 0 on the Tigers. So we're going to have 2 shots here for Luke DeYoung. 42-40 our score. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second, or in the game. Luke DeYoung's first free throw, up and good. Make it 41-42. Let's see if we'll tie it up here on this free throw. DeYoung second free throw, short. Oh, he's going to grab his... No, he's going to foul, looks like. Yeah, I went over the back to get that rebound. That's a good call there by none other than Kevin Jansma, the referee, one of the referees tonight. And Cole Hawksbergen takes up the court with Eli Van Barren. And Nate Hawksbergen, a little short in his jumper. It's going to stay here, though. He's hit out of bounds by the Tigers. It looks like Luke DeYoung, I don't know how I'm just noticing this, but Luke DeYoung inherited that arm sleeve from Dustin Hawksbergen. Dustin's not wearing the arm sleeve anymore, and DeYoung now is, so developing story, I guess. Trey Bogard comes away with the rebound. It's a nasty fight for it. And a nice pass down to James Postma, and he hits the layup. And the Tigers have the lead. James Postma with 3 points. 43-42. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Pass is going to be tipped out of bounds by Trey Bogard. Eagles basketball underneath the basket. Cole Hawksbergen will inbound underneath the basket for the Eagles. Gets it into Regniris. Now over to Van Barren. Eagles are swinging it around. They try to get it into Hawksbergen. Their attempts are futile. Now Reed Gruneweg will take it up for the Tigers. He's left alone for three. No good. But Trey Bogard secures the rebound. And Reed Gruneweg again goes over the floater off the glass. No good. That ball is going to be tipped. It is going to be off of the Eagles. So Trinity will have the basketball underneath their hoop. Two minutes 42 to go. 43-42. Inbound to Luke DeYoung. He gets it up to Bogard. Inside to Luke. Luke spinning. Goes a little mid-range. Tries to go a little floater. No good. Rebound secured by the Eagles. They can take the lead on the basket here. But that pass will be tipped away by Reed Gruneweg. He will secure it. Tries to pass it out. It's going to be Trinity ball. So, inbounding will be Trinity Christian in front of their student section. Also, there was no theme tonight, but there was a great turnout there for the student section. Reed Gruneweg has it. He gets it over to James Postma. Looking for someone to pass it to. Pass is tipped to Reed Gruneweg. Kicks it back outside in Bogard. Saves it before it goes across half court. And Bogart's pass is intercepted. Alsum for the layup. It's good. Jake Alsum. 4 points for him. Now the Eagles have the lead. 1 minute, 41 seconds to go. Bryce Heighton Bogard with the basketball. He's looking around, gets it inside to Luke DeYoung. Backs down his defender. He gets to Reed. Reed kicks it out to Bogard. Back over to Reed. Reed will shoot the three. It's short, no good. And here comes some pressure from the Tigers. And looks like the Eagles are going to slow it down here. You have a 1 point lead. Cole Hawksberg into the lane. Kicks it over to Alsum. Alsum for the jumper. It's rims out. No good. And the pass almost goes in the student section. Luckily for Trey Bogard, it falls safely into the hands of Reed Gruneweg. Gruneweg dribbles in. And it's going to go off the Tigers as that steal was taken away by Alsum. Well, here we go. 58 seconds to go. Can Trinity's going to set up a press here. 1 point game. They get across half court. And we got a timeout called here by Coach Hawksbergen. Well, there we go. Coming down to the wire. 52.4 seconds to go. Looks like Nate Hawksbergen checks into the ball game for the Eagles. So there's no shot clock in this game. I wonder what. Well, that was too kind.
I still like the conversation about the tiger, whether it's gender neutral or not. Simon likes to say Lady Tigers. No one says that's not right.
Well, that was too kind there from Mr. D. Yeager there. I do appreciate all of you listening out there. I've had a lot of fun doing this. This is my first time ever doing like a commentating type of thing, but I really do enjoy it, and it warms my heart to know what you guys all do out there too. So I appreciate all the comments that I've heard. Well, it'll be interesting to see here. Oh, and that pass intercepted by James Postma. And Postma will take it up the court here for the Tigers. They'll kick it over to Aiden Bogard, and we're going to have a timeout called here by the Tigers. Well, on the discussion of that Dieger brought up, he said that the ongoing discussion of if Tigers are gender neutral, you know, it's interesting, I guess, but I just don't think you should call Tigers ladies, because I feel like that's more reserved for humans, if you're asking me. So, like, take MOC for example, with the Dutch. The boys' team is called the Dutch, but the girls called the Lady Dutch. That's because I assume that they're Dutch ladies. But that's just my opinion. If you want to call them the Lady Tigers, you can go ahead. But yeah, I don't really know what you call a female tiger, but so I guess that's kind of interesting, but I'll leave that up to the interpretation of the viewer out there. Whatever you want to call them, I guess I'm okay with. So here we go. We are in a tight ball game here. Aiden Bogard inbounds it to Reed Gruneweg. They're going to set up the offense here. Reed gets a screen from DeYoung. He's open on the roll there, if you can see it. Aiden Bogard has it. Kicks it over to Trey Bogard. Big inside to Reed Gruneweg. Gruneweg looking around. Shot clock. We got 23 seconds to go. They get inside to Trey Bogard. Goes up for the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Postma. He's fouled, and the basket is good. James Postma coming in clutch with the offensive board and drawing the foul. 17.7 seconds to go. And he will shoot for one more. Hopefully extend this lead to 2. So the basket can only tie. The free throws no good. And here come the Eagles. They got a chance to tie it. Cole Hawksberg with the basketball. They get over to Greg Nearis. Hawksberg gets it down low. Also with the shot, he's fouled. 2 big free throws for Jake Alsum. 3 minutes and 3.9 seconds to go here in this basketball game. First free throw by Alsum. No good off the backboard. Here comes the second attempt to tie the ball game. Marina's loud. Jake Alsum, his second free throw. It is good! And Trey Bosa. And we got a scramble on James Postma. 2.4 seconds to go. The Eagles have a chance to win it. And we got a timeout called here from Kent Hawksbergen. This game just got intense. 2.4 seconds to go. Trinity does have 3 fouls to give. So I guess potentially if Trinity wants to just waste these last 2.4 seconds. I don't know if there's going to be an overtime in this game, I'll be honest. I hope so. This has been very entertaining so far, but... And it looks to me... Yeah, it looks like they're going to stick with the young group out there. Looks like the veterans are going to sit this one out. Well... Here we go. Side out of bounds for the Eagles. 2.4 seconds remain. Cole Hawksbergen will be inbounding. So, again, the Tigers do have fouls to give. The inbound goes into Cole Hawksbergen, the shot, and we got overtime. Oh, the shot was good, but the shot was late, I should say. So, what do we got here? We got overtime, or are we just going to call it here as a tie? Well, so there's going to be a discussion. And looks like we're going overtime. So, we got 4 minutes of overtime here. We'll see see if Trinity tries out their veteran lineup again, or they're just going to stick with this young group. They've been playing well. They've hit some clutch buckets. So, yeah, just some time to catch a breath here. That was a very intense last couple of seconds of this ball game. And here we go. For the Tigers, we got Bryce Eiten-Bogard, James Postma, Reed Gruneweg, Luke DeYoung, and Trey Bogard. And for the Eagles, we've got Cole Hawksbergen, Nate Hawksbergen, Braden Boot-Iron, I'd say. I don't know why I say after that, but... And the tip is going to be won by the Tigers, and we immediately have a jump ball, so I think we're going to have to re-tip it. Or... Yep, it's always going to be a jump ball between the two guys who grabbed it. So James Postma will jump against Nate Hawksbergen. Shake hands in gentleman fashion before the jump. And this one's going to be tipped out of bounds. And that one's going to be off of James Postma, and it'll be Eagles basketball. So, and Jake Alsum is the other one on the court. That I haven't said yet. Eiten-Bogard runs the point. Get over to Reed Gruneweg. They get inside to Trey Bogard. Back up to Eiten-Bogard. Reed Gruneweg thinks about the three. Drives baseline. Kicks over to Postma. Postma with a little floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Hawksbergen. Hawksbergen runs the point. Guarded by Eiten-Bogard. Over to Alsum at the top. Goes for the floater. It's good. Jake Alsum hit the clutch free throw to send it to overtime. And he has the first 2 points of the overtime. Eiten-Bogard over to Postma. Postma looking around. Back to Eiten-Bogard. Over to Reed Gruneweg. Luke DeYoung in the corner. Dribbles, kicks it over to Eiten-Bogard. Eiten-Bogard tries to pass it in, but it's going to be tipped, and we got a foul. I think it's going to be on Luke DeYoung. Or no, it's going to be on James Postma. That'll be his first, or second. But Eagles basketball. 45-47 our score. 3 minutes to go in the overtime. Overtime was 4 minutes long, in case you were wondering. Hawksbergen, little jumper in the lane, too strong. Reed Gruneweg gets the rebound, and he slows it down. Luke DeYoung almost dodging the basketball. Dribbles in the lane, kicks it over to Reed Gruneweg. He'll shoot the three, no good. Luke tries to grab the rebound, it's loose. And It's going to be off of Reed Gruneweg's leg. Cole Hawksbergen with a great save there. Cole inbounds it to Alsum. He's swinging around up top, back over to Alsum. Alsum into the lane, over to Braden. Back up top to Regneris. Alsum with a little jumper again. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Postma, and Luke DeYoung will take it down the court. Luke DeYoung over to Eitan Bogard. Eitan Bogard dribbles through. Goes to the little floater. It's good! Eitan Bogard. Make that 5 points for him. And we got a line change coming in for the Tigers. We're going to get the veteran line back in. Good close out there by Bogard. And we're going to have a blocking foul, I believe, on Eitan Bogard. And we got 3 new players coming in for the Eagles as well. So, we got Hawksbergen, Westra, Pierce Gruneweg, Evan DeYoung, and Corey Mawson in the ballgame for the Tigers. Then for the Eagles, looks like we've got both Van Barons, Eli and Joseph, and Trent Quaker. Eli Van Baron, guarded by Hawksbergen, has it poked away. They get it over to Van Baron, the older version. Now over to Joseph. Joseph looking around, gets it into Trent Quaker. Quaker backs in on Evan DeYoung. That pass to be stolen away by Pierce Gruneweg. Goes up for the layup. It's good. Pierce Gruneweg, 6 points for him on the evening. Makes it 49-47, Trinity Christian. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this ball game. And pass, another steal by Pierce Gruneweg. Is going to go out of bounds. Remain with the Eagles. 1:08 to go now. And looks like Alsum will check back in. He'll replace, looks like Van Baron. Joseph Van Baron, I should say. 1:08 to go. Eli Van Baron with the basketball. He gets it over to Alsum. Alsum looking for someone to pass it to. And that pass to be quadruple team, but somehow Hawksbergen still gets it. And they got a nice layup for Quaker, but he's a little too strong off the glass. 50 seconds to go. Pierce Gruneweg gets across the timeline. They get over to Dustin. Back over to Pierce. I think they're going to probably try to slow this down a little bit. And there comes a double. And almost stolen away by the Eagles. They're going to need a foul here. Yep, there's the foul. That's going to be Jake Alsum picking up the foul. Now Dustin Hawksbergen has to make 2 free throws. There's going to be 2 shots as there's 5 fouls. First free throw for Hawksbergen. Up and short. Trent Quaker checks out of the ball game as we got Nate Hawksbergen back in. Second free throw. Also short, rebounded by the Eagles. They have a chance to tie it or take the lead in overtime. And Nate Hawksbergen takes into the lane. He stopped. They get over to Van Baron. And they're going to try to get it down to Hawksbergen. No, it's rejected by Corey Mawson. He's going to get fouled there by Jake Alsum. So Corey Mawson will go to the line for 2 shots. 13.8 seconds to go. Trinity with a 2-point lead. And the gym has gone dead silent. So, 2 shots for Corey Mawson. I don't think he shot very many free throws in the regular season, so we'll see how he does here with his 2 big free throws coming up. First one is up, no good. The second free throw is also no good. It's going to be Eagles basketball off the rebound. And here comes Nate Hawksbergen in, but we had a timeout called here first. 11.3 seconds to go. You just need one bucket if you're the Eagles in this, and you'll send this game to a second overtime, assuming the Tigers don't rebuttal. It's getting late. It's 10:01 right now. In case you lost track of time. Started at 8:30, so relatively short for an overtime basketball game. But speaking of overtime, I was kind of looking through Varsity Bound at some of these playoff basketball scores. In Class 3A, in the playoffs, between Maquoketa and Marion, a game went to quadruple overtime with postseason on the line to go to the sub-state final. And Marion came out on top 97-95 after 4 overtimes. And I listened back to the radio broadcast because I wanted to hear what the announcers' reactions were. And at the end of the game, Maquoketa almost even hit a half-court heave to win the ball game, which would have been probably the best cap to that type of game. But Marion was able to come away with that win, avoiding the upset. This shows how crazy playoff basketball can be sometimes. Cole Hawksbergen receives the inbounds pass. They get over to Nate Hawksbergen. He stops. They get it across to Alsum. Alsum going into the lane. He'll shoot the jumper. It's blocked! And are we gonna? The clock went out, but I think there was very clearly time left when the whistle was blown. What was called there? I think it was out of bounds. We got 1 second. It comes down to this. Can the Eagles get a shot off in 1 second and make it? They inbound it. Been buried with a layup. It's no good. The smallest guy on the court gets a chance to win the game. Just couldn't quite put the layup in. And that'll be your final this evening, 49-47. And a standing ovation from the Trinity Christian crowd. Great game there. Great effort put in by all of these boys. I know these guys had a long trip over from Randolph, Wisconsin. It was great for them to come over and play us in a game of basketball here tonight. So, again, 49-47 is our final score. Looks like there's going to be a little meeting at center court. But that's all for our basketball this evening. So, from Cohen Van Clay, we thank you for watching. And yeah, this is probably the last broadcast of the season. So we will hopefully see you next year for some more Trinity Christian basketball. And